Hello, lovely people, and welcome to my first Pilates class. I'm so excited to share this with you. In terms of equipment, this is my at-home reformer. It is an Aeropilates. That being said, you may have a different model or you may have a more advanced reformer model. So whatever it is, that's okay. I'll try to give cues in terms of like lighter springs, medium, heavy, and just try your best to follow along. There's no pressure in these classes. We are going to have some fun and let's get to it. First, we're going to start up on the box. So I want everyone to come to this quadruped position. It's going to be a hands and knees. From here, you're going to make sure that you have the scapula retracted, and you're just going to press out and in. Make sure you're breathing on the exhale. And we're just getting the core nice and warm here. Spring-wise, I have a yellow and a black, so working with some medium springs to start. Good, we're going to do a couple more. On the next one, we're going to hold it out. And then now we're going to use our arms to move us. So before we're moving more from the hip here, the lower body stays stationary and you're going to press from the shoulders. Good. Hopefully everyone is having a good day so far. I'm here in Michigan and it snowed last night, which yes, it's pretty, but I would prefer to be not outside when it snows. I have a puppy who loves it, so we spend a lot of time outside. We need 3 more. And come all the way in. Awesome. From here, I'm going to have you switch your positioning. So you're going to be sitting on your bottom. Keep the box on your carriage. And you're going to have your toes at the foot bar. So here we're just going to do a little bit of stretching. So I'm going to go all the way on your back here. Head isn't supported here, so feel free to put your arms behind. I'm going to press out and in. Good, nice and slow. You're on those mat heads or kind of the base of your toes. Probably going to start feeling a little burn or a little shaking in that core. Now stay out here. You're going to lift one leg at a time. In and down. Up and loop it under the foot bar. 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and last one. Bring it down. We got this. Other leg up, bend down through the foot bar. There's 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8. We got it. Got one more. Let those feet come down, relax your arms, and come to a sitting position. All right. So we are gonna turn our bodies around here. Don't mind the frosting on my pants. I was making my sister's birthday cake. So you're gonna be in that quadruped position. This time, feet are at the foot bar, and you're going to take one knee up and then let only one foot on the bar here. So you're gonna press and come back. Try to keep your pelvis from rotating here. Okay, we got two more. And last one. Come in. You're going to switch your feet around and press. Try to think about keeping your shoulders away from your ears while you do this as well. Most people, myself included, have a tendency to use our upper traps more than we should. A few more here. And come all the way back. Good. So for the next move, it's going to be a little more advanced. So if you need, you can just continue with the same exercise we just did, another set. If you feel comfortable, what you're going to do is you're going to push out with the first side that we did. And then you're going to lift up, down, and in. Good. Our last exercise with the box for now. You got it. You're breathing out during the hardest parts. Do two more. And last one. Your shoulders are probably screaming at you at this point. You're going to come in and let's flip it over to the other side. You got it. Two more. I am feeling it in my shoulders, you guys. One more. Exhale. Lift that leg and come all the way back in. Whew. I got to work on my shoulders, right? Go ahead, take your boxes, place them on the ground wherever. You just want to leave some space around the floor. So what we're going to do next is we're going to come to a standing. Here, I want you to have a lighter weight. One yellow spring is going to be a little difficult for beginners. We're going to stay with more of that medium resistance. And you're going to stand. And then what you're going to do, press your carriage out and come back. If this feels too easy, like you have a lot of help, what I'm going to have you do is remove one spring. So you're just going to have a really light spring. Oh yeah, you're going to feel that in your adductors, in that groin area. So as you do this, you want to keep your hips kind of always in between your legs. And what I mean by that is like we're not just putting one leg out. You're just shifting your entire base to follow that leg and really squeeze the inner thighs to stand. Whew. It's been a little bit since I've done a reformer class, and my body's like, we need to get back into it. All right, so you're gonna hold it out here. Go ahead now, you're gonna bend this leg, and then the leg on the carriage is gonna come in and out. So we're in the squat position. Now just one leg straightens and bends. Ooh, my inner thighs are crying. Ooh, come back up. Shake it out for a second. I'm gonna do one more move on this side before we switch. So you're gonna just come out a little bit wider than hip distance. We're gonna go for some squats. So I don't want your carriage to move. Try to keep everything just still. Think about your chest and your knees are in line as you come down, pushing your butt back as if you're trying to touch the wall behind you or sit in a chair. All right, you're gonna hold it down. Do some pulses. 5, 10, we got 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Okay. All right, carefully, we're gonna turn over to the other side. You're gonna get a little booty shot. I apologize, or not. So we're gonna repeat that sequence. So legs straight, soft knees, out as far as you can comfortably, and back in. So I just started classes back up this week, and like it's crazy how much time flies by when you're like packed to the second. Like, where did my week go? How was it Thursday already? I got 2 more. Okay, as you come out, bend the knees, and this outside leg is gonna bend and straight. It's 4, 5. Ignore my candle making all that noise. 2 more. Oh my gosh, you guys. We may feel this tomorrow. Okay. Go ahead, come up. Whew. Shake it out a little bit. Okay. Come out to that wide base, and you're going to go into the squats. Once again, butt comes back like you're sitting in a chair behind you. Squeeze your butt to stand. Got 2 more. And we got to pulse it up, you guys. All right, stay down this one. We got 20, 19, 18, 17, 14, 12, 11, 10, 9. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's come off for a second. Your girl's feeling it. She really is. Okay. Whew. Those are like, I feel like always kill me. So those are done, which is exciting. All right. So now we're going to go onto the carriage. We're going to work with some straps, do a little upper body. So what I want you to do, if you had just a light spring, I want you to add a heavy spring along with that. If you find this gets too hard as we go, just take off the light spring and just work with the heavy. I feel like all my things are just everywhere. Oh yeah, this was getting caught. Okay. So you're gonna sit kind of on top of your thighs here. As you go, a challenge is to be to try to keep a couple inches, but you can start sitting, that's okay. So first things first, lean your chest forward a little bit, shoulders back, and you're gonna push straight down and back. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, what I want you to do is you're gonna now bend and straighten. Ooh, my triceps. If you hear all my bones cracking, just ignore it. It's fine. It's called crepitus. Most of us have it. All right, so I want you to hold it back. Come up. So you are going to be, about a foot or so above. I'm going to pulse it. Straight arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to hold straight. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Can you get it a little higher? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. I'm like adductors, triceps, rotator cuff. Like, I got to get my strength back, you guys. This is good. We're doing it together. Whew. All right. Next, what we're going to do, we're going to stay in this high kneel position. I'm going to tuck your toes behind. We're going to lean back a little bit. And then we're going to row it out. So try not to let your butt touch your calves. It's going to really force you to use those quads and your core a little bit more. So keeping the elbows close to your side here. All right, and the next one, we're going to do a high row. Think about squeezing those shoulder blades together. Maybe 4 more. And come down. Good. All right, I want you to loop your straps back in position. And then what we're going to do next is have a little fun on our side. So what I want you to do, I'll start facing you so you don't have to look at my bottom for a little bit. You're going to come down. Your forearm is going to prop near your headrest. So if that's comfortable for you, or else you can stay up on your shoulder. These at-home reformers don't have as much space. They're a lot smaller. They're foldable. whatever works for you. Tuck your bottom leg under, and then your top leg's gonna come up. We're still working with that heavy strap. So unless this feels easy as you go, don't worry about changing the resistance. So I want to know like where you guys are all from. So if you're like me, you're like Midwest or somewhere where it snows a lot, how do you guys feel about it? I was kind of sad, like around Christmas, it didn't snow. It was like 50, and like it was nice because I like to run outside, but like this just doesn't feel right. I never know how, you guys that live in like the South or the West Coast, like not having snow, like, does it feel Christmassy? From here, go up on your toes, bend the knee, straighten, heel down, up, down, straighten, and lower, up, up, down. I might get a little brain fart there. I blame it on my class starting. Takes a lot out of you. Also, I feel like this microphone's like in my neck. My first time using it, so don't judge me if I sound like a crazy woman. Okay, what I want you to do is come in. I'm gonna lay on our backs. It wouldn't be right of us to not do some footwork here. So, heels at the edges. You're gonna press straight out and down. So with these, you don't want to arch your back and you don't want to glue your back in, just whatever's in between for you. So what I suggest is going kind of arch all the way, press all the way, and find that in between. That's what we call neutral pelvis. It's going to be a little bit different for everyone because our anatomy is all a little bit different. Okay, go ahead, bring your toes, do some toe raises. We're at 25 already. I think we can go for 10 more. 4, 3, come in. Let's flip it over. This is our last side, you guys, and then we're gonna end with some feet in the straps. Who doesn't love that? Bottom leg tucked in. Just gonna press out and in. So your exhale, and as you straighten. How's that back looking? I find it so funny when I'm working at the PT clinic. A lot of people like post-op, if you're immobilized, like in a cast, like your muscles atrophy, they get smaller, right? And a lot of them are like, I just have no ass anymore. I'm like, girl or guy, I'm like, we got you. And I got you at home too. It may not be big, but it's mighty. Okay, stay here. You're gonna go toes, bend, straighten, heel down. Toes, bend, straighten, and heel down. Good. I feel like as I do more videos, like you're gonna see like the weirdness come out. And that's okay. I think we're all a little weird. I might talk in weird voices too, but like we're just starting out. We're gonna like ease our way into that territory. I'll try 4 more here. 3. My puppy is like pissed that my tripod stands in the doorway. He's like, "Excuse me, lady." Very clingy. He's just standing there like this whole time. But you know what? We're almost done. He can leave. Okay. Come on in. I'm gonna finish up with some straps. Some foot and strap. Okay. You press down and let the 6 come up. With lighter resistance on these, you're gonna still feel it in your transverse abdominis, so that lower abdominal. So if you feel that, you're okay. You're totally normal. All right, come up here. I want you to give those straps a nice tug. Stretch out the hamstring. If you feel a zinger to your toes, try to relax. Don't bring your toes towards you and just bring the straps up a little more. That may mean that your sciatic nerve is tight or there's tension. So don't want you to irritate that. All right, next, you're gonna come into this nice happy baby pose. Legs are wide. And just hang out here. This is, I feel like, the best stretch in the world. Like, get those thighs open and just relax. It sounds weird, but like we just hold on to so much tightness, especially in our pelvic floor. I just need to sometimes relax. I don't always handle stress well, and you know, I feel like doing these stretches and Pilates and just being mindful helps so much to really evolve that. So like I could just stay here all day. Fall asleep. All right, we're gonna end with some circles. Down and around. And 10 each way. This is 4. One more. We're gonna get to the top. We're gonna press down and around. Bring it around town. Like this is just what I needed before class. Three more. All right, relax your feet. Let the carriage come all the way in. And you're done. Thank you guys so much for joining my first class. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sure they'll get a little bit better as we go, just in terms of the transitions and me remembering that there's a camera watching. So have the best day. I'll see you next time.